Puasa gak kau?
Alhamdulillah enggak.
Bah,
Enggak puasa aku, Dik.
udah kutebak sih. Aku pura-pura nanya aja.
Bah,
Lab dulu aku ya. Lama nggak lab? Untuk udah mau selesai puasa ya? Nggak
dirasa.
Iya. Mana kah, Wan?
Di rumahnya.
Enggak, enggak. Tumben. Enggak on dia.
Oh, tidur kayaknya dia.
Aku aja baru bangun, udah libur aku.
Libur sudah ya?
Hmm.
Banyak orang EU9 cincinnya. Oh, mahal juga, Dik.
Apa tuh?
150 harganya cincin EU9.
Wah, hoki aku, cowok semalam. Jadi semua sudah. Wah,
Kukira punya ilham kau beli satu, Dik.
enggak. Dalam
Hah?
waktu 1 minggu jadi semua plus 9, anjir. Hokinya cocok. Giliran
Kalau ilham, kalau ilham kenapa naik EU9 apanya cincinnya, Kak? 8.
Ilham nggak tahu, cok.
Oh,
Tiba-tiba dia ini kan naik. Padahal aku berjuang di talisman, malah yang naik ini rezekinya di ring 4 biji lagi, nggak tanggung-tanggung, cok.
lumayan. Sudah itu.
Lumayan karena nggak ada ini kan, berhasil
Dan yang
semua.
buka.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wah, parah kok, berat.
Terawih wan.
Yakin kau, berat? Tarawih, berat.
Terawih wan.
Besok aku, berat. Tarawih terakhir, berat. Jadi pas 3.
Wah, pas 3 gua terawih.
Betul lah sedikit. Pastilah
Masuk kan? Masih bisa zakat fitrah, nanti online aja aku zakat fitrah. Oh bisa aku zakat fitrah ke lewat Andi.
Berarti lah.
Bisa zakat fitrah lewat kamu dia.
Apa tuh?
Zakat fitrah bisa lewat kamu kan?
Aku aja di bone zakat fitrahnya.
Oh iya kah? Online juga bisa di.
Iya kah?
Bisa.
Enggak lah.
Kasih aja kayak enggak mampuan kayak akuan.
Enggak disebut niatnya, Cok.
Iya sih, enggak disebut niatnya.
Ke masjid aja, Pak. Bentar aja kok.
Wah mantap ini ke masjid 1000 kubah.
Di mana itu, Brat?
Di anu lah, Sulawesi Wan.
Iya, aku sudah pesan tiket aku, Brat. Tanggal 9 ke Makassar sudah aku.
Wah mantap Wan, ke masjid 1000 kubah Wan.
99 kontol. Guys.
Iya masjid 1000 kah bilangnya? 99 ya?
99 guys. Kontol.
Oh iya 99 kubah. Wah mantapnya di situ Wan, banyak betul cewek-ceweknya.
Kenapa cewek? Ada aja kok, Brat. Buat cewek anjingnya nih.
Oh iya Wan, ada cewek-ceweknya di situ Wan. Aku pernah di situ Wan. Tapi pas belum jadi Wan.
Tuh, Brat. Aku kirimkan kau tiketku, Brat. Siapa tahu mau ikut kan?
Wah. Bot, di Balikpapan kawan.
Iyalah. Sama
Kenapa?
Rinda, Cok.
Kenapa kok cuma di Balikpapan kan sama Rinda lah.
Mahal anjing.
Oh, mahal.
4 orang aku, iparku, anakku, istriku. Anakku sudah masuk hitungan, Berat, tiketnya. Satu
Oh,
ribu.
nggak bisa kan dimasukkan dalam perut aja lagi Wan biar nggak masuk hitungan Wan?
Nggak bisa sih. Anakku bayar 1 tiket sudah.
Wah mantap. Berapa harga tiket Wan? 200.000.
Apain 200.000 anjir? 800.
Kotor nggak pulang kotor? Nggak pulang kotor?
Udah tahu aku mau rencananya mau sama-sama Andi akhir bulan kelamaan, Cok. Istriku mau ketemu orang tuanya sudah.
Oh,
Itu loh sudah lewat 9 hari puasa lebaran kan?
iya betul. Berarti masa apa Wan? Lebaran Wan?
Lebaran daging babi ada.
Ya nanti aku ke rumah Wan. Soalnya orang tua aku di Samarinda semua Wan, tempat keluarga aku ngumpul. Lebaran di situ.
Iya.
Berarti habis sholat subuh aku sudah lebaran di tempatmu Wan.
Bisa, mau ke rumahku. Sholat tarawih di rumahku bisa. Kita sholat tarawih di center.
Oh, aku kira sholat tarawih di rumahmu Wan.
Enggak lah.
Kau yang jadi imam Wan.
Sholat Idul Fitri anjing.
Iya, kau aja jadi imam Wan.
Enggak usah.
Kalau atau ajak Ilham jadi imam Wan.
Aku. Idul Fitri kemarin enggak sholat aku.
Astagfirullahaladzim Wan.
Parah kamu Wan. Nggak sholat Wan.
Enggak apa-apa, Cok. Yang penting 5 waktu.
Wah.
Wah.
Pencitraanmu anjing, bangsat orang live streaming pencitraan aja kalian nih. Mau jadi pemerintah kah?
Tanda karang.
Enggak ada dia, ambil istrinya.
Ayolah, mana kau?
Itulah sudah mau kutanya dulu sama Kanda ini. Aku mau
Mana?
Aku mau ke Makassar tanggal 9. Enggak ada kah dikasihkan hotel ini?
Wah. Ada Wan penginapan Wan di Jalan Nusantara Wan.
Ais. Aku mau nginap di Swiss Bell yang pemandangan laut.
Kalau aku di bentengnya aja Wan.
Udah masuk kau di dalam Wan.
Iya, masuk sudah, aku lambat kau tunggu.
DG kah kalian?
Enggak, aku nonton kartu kill untung menang, Cok.
Oh, kan lab kan di?
Ah, iya udah selesai.
Astaga.
Siapa menang Tor?
Kan sudah aku anjir.
MVP menang. Hard to Kill menang.
Kapan lanjut lagi?
Ini ya hari ini sampai final.
Oh, nggak ada nih pemberitahuannya combo interaktif kontol ini combo interaktif ini.
Report aja Wan, report aja. Aku aja sampai tidak bisa main Cabal lagi, ku report nanti cok.
Berat ada kah yang langsung jual berat tanpa pesan berat ya?
Jual apa Wan?
Ini ada. Anu berat. Aku mau beli itu nah berat, mau coba Pava yang Android smartphone.
Hah? Apa itu Pep kah?
Iya, smartphone namanya Pava. Bisa setel musik, bisa nelpon.
Wah, bagus tuh.
Iya, coba kamu buka berat Pava. P-A-V-A, Pava.
Pava.
Masa enggak tahu kau berat?
Oh iya Wan, Papa Ford.
Iya, Pava Ford. Ada
Oh,
jamnya.
bisa. Iya ada jamnya, wah mantap ini Wan.
Murah berat, enggak sampai 1 juta berat.
Beli Wan.
Ya aku mau beli jauh, kalau aku pesan lama lagi datangnya cok. Aku cari yang ada ready, siapa tahu ada dijual kayak orang resellernya di Samarinda.
Nggak meledak kayak ini Wan. Kita hisap.
Dah. Dia kayak relax juga dia berat.
Murah aja Wan, 300.000 Wan.
Ya. Makanya aku bilang.
Berarti kalau 300.000 beli 2 Wan.
Anjing lah.
Mantap ini Wan, kayak jadi jam dia ya.
Iya.
Tapi pakai liquid Wan, berarti ngepep kau Wan.
Iya, dia pakai salt mic.
Iya, ngepep lagi kau Wan berarti Wan.
Iya, mau coba.
Wan, kamu beli premi yang mana, Wan?
1699.
Beh, mahal. 300.000 ya?
Ya, yang dapat extreme core, ada kan?
Ah, nggak butuh aku ekstrim. Kalau yang butuh premi aja sudah, ini beli premi dulu.
Jadi aku ekstrim itu sudah naik EU5.
Bo, EU5 kau Wan.
Iya,
Ekstrim
baikku.
100.
Makin jadi kau sudah Wan.
Enggak. Baru 880 CP ku.
Ya, 880 Wan, kau aja main sudah Wan.
Nah, aku
Lam di mana kau Lam?
habis bikin aku habis bikin stick metal full MSA.
Bo, habis kau borong berarti Wan.
Iya. Sudah ada 8 biji ku beli scroll MSA, weapon.
Oh, habis beli games berarti kau Wan.
Dah 400k aja aku beli games.
Oh, kenapa kau nggak beli games Wan?
Banyak kah gamesmu?
Ada 80k tadi Wan.
Dari apa itu 80k berat?
Dari streamer.
Sudah kau jual?
Belum Wan, ku pakai beli scroll kemarin.
Kontol. Nggak pernah aku upgrade anuku, Nggak pernah aku beli FG, nggak pernah. Banyak betul sudah petaniku tawarin, nggak ku balas. Nggak urus aku game Cabal, yang penting CP ku sudah mau 600, sudah begini aja.
Wah.
Dulu.
Tamat berarti sudah Wan.
Nggak tamat,
Am di mana kau Lam?
Nggak ada aku upgrade
Samarinda,
Iya di mana kau, di rumah kah?
di perumahan.
di rumah, Cok.
Di perumahan dia sama istrinya orang,
It could be
kontol.
possible for them to
Masih
overcome,
kecil kalian,
the
nggak
likes
boleh
of
tahu
lag,
kayak gitu.
Master lag, man. They
Lam,
really
yang
they
sudah
really
kau kerja itu
have
sudah
to
semua kau kerja Lam.
coordinate well for those all-ins and the
Lam,
execution
lam.
utility.
Masih kecil kau Lam.
And
Beli
I think
premi
it's
dulu ya kan?
also about,
Baru kita
how
mulai
to
lagi
activate,
kembali
your
beraktivitas.
skills
Belikan aku
so
Lam
that
sekalian Lam.
Anjir. Apa
Nanti
baru-
ku cicil pakai games Lam. 2000 minggu.
Aku Lam ya, pacarnya mamamu, kau bawa mamanya pacarmu Lam. Aku
if
pernah
you
Lam
can,
mamanya pacarmu
Mak,
bawa
ngerinya kamu Wan.
do things properly, if you can execute them properly, then this is really gonna be interesting to see. I am very excited because we
Nonton
have a
dulu,
different
guys, ya.
mix this time around.
Nonton apa kau Wan?
We're gonna be
PN Legend andalanku.
Oh, PN Legend ya Wan ya.
Live
One,
di
Discord,
Wan.
No bitter please itu nggak guna
Oh, belum tentuan. Ini mekanik sudah nih mainnya.
Ya, betul.
Mekanik
Oh, ini
ya.
sama-sama equip kah?
Sama
Equipnya beda
equip,
kah?
sama level, sama semuanya.
Coba nonton.
Oh,
Onivor
Anu
kayaknya Wan,
lektor,
bukan?
lebih Discord.
Ini aku di YouTubeku.
Oh ya, berarti aku join YouTube-nya ya.
It's
Nih.
Kau komen-komen lah, gantikan Anduin itu, Cok.
Anduin.
have their own strategy, have their own priorities, and this will differ from
Tak
team to
jelas
team.
Anduin nih
And
ngomong
definitely
terus
the
dari
company
tadi.
will
Besok kau
differ
kesini,
from
Brat,
team
ya?
to team as
Itu
well.
udah.
Iya boleh.
Udah
They
gua-
have
Tapi
their
agak kalap Wan, soalnya aku jalan dulu sama
host
teman-temanku.
who's going
Ya
to
lah,
be
besok
their FF or
aus
focus
memang
fire,
kau lah pri memang
coming
cari
down
memang
into
waktu
these
besok itu
respective
berat-berat
Acara
matches.
apa itu, Wan?
These compositions
Nggak.
also
Nonton
adjust
tahu Raji Muyar,
the
Cok.
strategies
Oh,
consider in the game itself.
Nggak mau dia Wan, tak usah Wan.
Pernah nonton
I think
sama
that's
dibawanya
something to
anaknya.
keep in mind, but overall,
gas.
we
Ah.
also have to take note. I think we weren't able
Startnya
to
di mana
discuss
itu,
it
Wan?
in terms
Startnya,
of
Wan?
that composition
Keliling
discussion, is
keliling
that
lah, Patimura.
dark
Kayak
Beli
biasa.
merchan memang sudah kamu berat, kayak di perikanan nanti kita berat.
have that
Iya,
skill,
aku
you
palingan
have
Wan
those
jam-jam
tools, you have those
jam-jam
presence
12 Wan,
to
soalnya palingan
uh,
teman-temanku
would be
nanti
important
habis
as a
nongkrong
goal
baru
signal.
pulang ke Tenggarong
So having
jam
the
12
likes of
malam
Force
biasanya.
Trader, having
Ajakin
the
nonton
likes of
juga,
Dark
Cok.
Oh,
Mage
kok
in
di
this
Samarinda kayak
session,
nongkrongnya, Brat.
will
Iya,
kind of
iya sama temanku ke Samarindaan kami besok mulai sore.
just a
Oh,
run
iya,
Assalamualaikum, waalaikumsalam.
dealing quite a
Pokoknya
bit
dibawakan biar
for
ke
the
tempat
likes
tongkrongan
of,
situ, Brat.
I believe this
Wah,
Ya.
jangan peminum semua Wan, jangan Wan.
was
Oh,
able
iya, Kak.
to get,
Di kafe mana besok kau, Brat?
and
Nggak tahu, Wan. Kami ini sembarang aja Wan, di mana kami mau singgah kami.
Oh iya iya iya. Tanpa tujuan ya.
Iya, tanpa tujuan, yang penting jalan aja dulu.
Since they don't really have clear target anymore, I think the main target here will be for the side of Blackman. It's gonna be the
Lam tanggal 9 aku ke Makassar sudah, Lam.
and it's gonna be the
9?
Ya, ini 9 April. Sudah pesan tiket aku.
Habis lebaran berarti, Wan?
Ya, 9 hari habis lebaran. Biasanya aku lebaran di Sulawesi terus, Cok. Barusan ini habis lebaran baru berangkat.
Make a difference in this match up. So if given an opportunity,
Mana
I
Pojeng nggak
think
main,
they
Cok?
will, try and focus
Belum.
on these
Hard to kill nih yang main nih.
by using the
Enggak,
players,
yang NBP main Tintor, ku ulang nonton enggak ada dia main.
in order
Udah
to
menang
get
tadi.
those, the dens-
Oh, iya,
the
menang, kah?
sensitivity with,
Telat nih berarti YouTube pun ya. YouTube kapan aku nih, Cok?
some of the characters as well. So
Ini sistem band dia, sistem band.
also the shadow
Oh,
shield will,
band orang ya.
have an
Ya,
impact
band
on,
job.
Oh, band job berarti BL di band ya.
this, matchup as well. But
Tergantung
the thing
apa
is,
yang
who's gonna
terband.
use it first?
Eh,
Because I
B2T
think the
apa,
teams
anu,
who will
B2T di
use,
mana?
their force, or sorry, the shadow
Hard to
shield
kill.
first will pretty much have the disadvantage.
Oh iya ya,
forward,
dia ganti
especially
FG dia
if they,
dia.
they-
Tergantung, tergantung apa yang di band.
Ngeri ya, Cok. B2T sudah pakai Force Gunner.
Perspectives that we could look at for HUK versus Lagman. Coming down to game
Mau nyamain CP ku sudah dia Wan.
very interesting time.
Iya.
The thing is like the Force
Asli,
Archer
berat.
is a counter to the execution of
Loh,
Force Blader.
kok dia bertanding
The
lagi
Wizard
kan
is
dia
a
kalah,
counter
Wan?
to, the,
Kan juara
advantages
3.
of Force
Oh,
Blader.
juara
Now
3
with
ya.
no Force
Juara
Archer,
3 masih
it's a long
masuk.
matchup. The huge dependencies of this would be the likes of the Force Shielder. So this is going to be very important as a role with that Shadow Shield, as we keep on mentioning time and time again, as it is a whole party buff to negate a lot of damage. So I think that's like one of the only things that we could look at in terms of that prolonged game
Pernah aku
dependency.
mainin Cabal ku nih, Cok. Mau aku mainin
for
anjing.
the
Jadi kok
Force
kayak mana,
Blader
Brat, main Cabal? Di mana
availability
sudah,
for
Brat?
the
Di
sides
LD?
of
Enggak,
Lagman, I think that's
dia di LD aja Wan.
a metric,
Anjir.
right, that
Jadi kayak
I
mana kok
believe
DG, Brat,
has
nggak
an
ikut?
advantage in
Nggak ikut Wan, cuma
for that
AFK AFK
fight.
aja di map
Because
Wan.
you still
Nggak
have
jelas
the
Cok
Wizard
main
to take
gamenya.
note of from your opponents,
Sudah
so
cari
that
cara,
wouldn't be as
download nggak bisa.
beneficial.
Iya, kemarin aku sudah DG Wan. Sekali tes DG di LD ngelak betul Cok anjing.
Right, you have the Dark Mage to stack up on those crowd controls. Now it's up to like the big question of, do you have enough damage?
Mau dibilang so yes.
You know, they have the damage, they have the later. But the thing is, will the later
Semoga menang Hatuka nih.
on time? And
Cair lagi kotor berarti.
Ya kalau dikasih, Cok, kalau diingat.
Oh iya kan.
Yang
Jadi
kemarin
kasih
tapi-
lah.
yang
Berarti
Tapi pastilah dikasihnya.
iya berarti kok kalau cair lagi duet lagi kok sama pas nanti malam ya.
Yang kemarin dapat sudah yang juara 3-nya, sudah ada yang hadiahnya itu.
Oh,
Dapat sudah.
belum.
Oh, lama ya pembagiannya ya?
Sekalian masuknya semua nanti.
Wah, masuk kotor. Nyata cair lagi kok duet lagi sama Pascol nanti malam.
Soalnya nggak main final aku nih. Cadangan
Cadangan
aku.
Ya,
Cadangan ya.
cadangan karena biar enak komunikasinya dia sesama bahasa.
Bisa dia ini, babmu yang ini dulu kan. Kalau aku bingung, Cok.
Hah? Hah?
Terus lagi sudah ada yang sebagian nggak ngerti bahasa Inggris.
Iya.
Tapi kok nanti malam tetap duet lagi sama Pascol ya.
Aku puasa besok.
Oh, puasa ya.
Main sudah.
Akhirnya aku lihat mukanya ini, Cok.
Balas ini.
Bah, masih ganteng anu ya?
Once again,
Masih ganteng gue su.
H2K. One more win.
Gue su masih ganteng.
Yang mana dia? Gue seru yang mana bro?
Wih, siapa ini di H2K Batang?
Hado ke Batang itu dari dulu kan timku yang kemarin, yang FS.
Yang best
Oh iya.
They're not trying to target that particular force player, as you can see, like what I said. It's gonna be
Oh, ada pandang equip sudah ini sama equipnya.
Sama.
Oh, mantap ini. Seru-seru, Cok. Mekanik aja lagi nih.
Mekanik sama kolek.
nggak bisa, nggak ngaruh juga dalam kolek sudah sama semua.
Bilang akun dari GM, Cok.
punishment, but there you go. I think they just activated.
Akun dari game, Lam. Ini akun dari game semua, Lam.
Cok.
Bisa nge-ban kayak dia ML.
Iya.
Lakman, gila ngeri Lakman nih, Cok, anjir.
One player out. The Wizard
Kamu lihat dia ngedas, Cok.
just disappeared.
Ini aku ajarin kamu cara main WI. BM2 ya, BM2.
As you can see,
Pakai BM2 aja, WI.
that to the opponents. Okay, running around the corner, pinpoint the target. I think CB, SABL, damage from the side of
Lagi dah, Cabal Mobile lah Madun.
is being activated right here.
Apa itu, Cok?
Siapa itu nyasar?
Nggak tahu.
Is also activated, and there you go. Battle mode is being worn out. Okay.
Seru.
Seru ini. Tetap begini.
Sama itemnya.
Ya, sama item.
Let's do some rebuffing at the moment, but I think that they won't have to time to do so because they are at each other's
Coba
neck.
bunuh dulu WI-nya ya. Cuma licin WI-nya licin. Susah dicari.
Down on the block. Buchok TV is being punished right here. The player from the side of Flagman is taking so much damage.
Ikut kita nanti ya, Wan.
Ikut.
Here is also getting some damage of their own.
Mati DM-nya, Cok.
Our Dark Mage is gonna go down, and that's gonna be the first
Mati
kill.
DM-nya.
FB di ban ya, FB di ban.
And from the
Astaga,
side,
mati DM-nya 1 kill.
hero is the one.
Astaga, bisa-bisaan, Cok.
Is this the the current tides that Lagman is waiting for?
Bolek, Cok.
Will they be able to even the score? H2K, will they be able to make a comeback? Is QB is still holding on for the flag right here after. That later is just amazing.
Bah, Buchok TV, berat. Buchok TV.
Making a difference. Okay.
Activating grappler mode from
Activating grappler mode from our later from the side of H2K. Again, H2K is leading one score.
FPS-nya BM2 lucu kali, Cok. Anjir.
Mau mati tuh belnya, bunuh belnya. Astaga, sedikit lagi darahnya, Cok, belnya, Bucok. Mati, Bucok. Mati, Bucok. Oke.
Buchok. Mati Buchok.
Oke, 4 lawan 4.
Mana P2TE?
That's going to be 1-1. Now the score.
Aku ganti nama B2TE ya.
Later, from the side of H2K, being punished the Wizard. However, from the side of Lagman's also being punished as well. And this
We just really need to find that wizard and pretty much pinpoint on the target, because if they will be able to do so, we have 3 minutes left on the clock.
3 minutes left on the clock.
Wei.
The clock runs out of time. And that's going to be game
That's going to be the game.
and they will be facing versus all on the semifinals. Hawaii as well.
Mati WI-nya, mati
However,
WI-nya.
Okay,
Mati WI-nya.
Kawawi.
Kawawi. Hampir mati, Cok.
Just
Ada kan badangannya.
teleporting and fading out. In this map right now.
Bullshitnya WI-nya cok, enak ngebling-ngebling.
Force
Ah,
shielders.
buru.
Okay, I think that's the mana freeze coming in from the side of Lagman, trying to hold
Mati.
the mana
Dua.
of H2K. It's gonna be
Mati,
2-1 in favor of Lagman. The Blader is out. Justin Langgam, however, is on the brink of getting taken out as well. Will he survive? Will he survive? Will he survive this assault?
Ah, mati. Dua
Oh
mati.
no!
Mati
Oh
pesnya.
no! Oh no, everyone!
Okay.
Oh no! Because now the score is even. Once again, 1
Tiga lawan
minute
tiga,
45
tiga.
seconds left on the clock.
45 seconds left on the
We have our Dark Mage, Alois, with some damage as well on his life right now. However, Archer SD right here is now being punished. I don't know what's gonna be the verdict right here because we have a tie.
Coba aku yang main nih, udah panik aku nih. Yang mana mau di
Okay. I think it's gonna be the additional layer of protection coming in from the side of that, Dark Mage.
The side of that Dark Mage. Okay,
Our Wizard from the side of H2K, however, is receiving so much punishment as well. Will he survive? But that's gonna be the Shadow Shield being activated just in the nick of time.
Boy,
Okay, Dr. Archer trying to survive. 55 seconds left on the clock.
55 seconds left on the
Everyone. But we have the Wizard right here just trying to escape, teleporting in and out of the scene, trying to stay away from the being targeted. Because we still have 5 remaining members on the side of, H2K. Okay, Dr. Archer! Dr. Archer! He's being punished! He's being punished! He's being chased! He's being chased right here, everyone! Oh my god! Dr. Archer, he goes down! Oh my god! 5 seconds left on the clock! If he goes down, it's gonna be the clutch game from H2K. Is this gonna be the clutch that everyone's looking for? Will Dr. Archer survive this? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh, menang Ratu Gil.
3,
Menang Ratu
2,
Gil.
1.
Menang Ratu Gil.
Oh!
Menang, Cok.
H2K wins.
Menang ya. Kan matian duluan ini tadi.
Okay.
Musuhnya. Habis waktunya.
That's gonna be H2K's
Oh, menang.
Menang,
Dapat
Cok. Nice, Steve. Nice,
maybe
nice.
They actually
lagi,
based their
cair lagi.
judgment on the remaining
Nice.
HP of the
Mantap.
players left on the
Dapat
field.
uang tiket pesawat pulang.
Right.
Yeah, and overall, I feel like
Dapat
HUK
uang tiket pesawat.
really kind of struggled as well coming down to game number 2, because if we looked at the initial start of the game, it was kind of Lagman who was on the lead, right? They had the Force Raider, they had the Dark Mage, and I think this too, as we keep on talking about, this too had a huge setup potential. They had a lot of long-range engage tools. They have a lot of possibilities
Cok.
to
Asuh
just
kill, Cok.
going and initiating those fights.
Okay, so we just received the news. We're sorry about that. Okay, the score is actually 1-1, so we're gonna go on game number 3. Wow. Okay, Infinity. I mean, I thought really that it's gonna be the game for
Ketemu
because
dia
if they
MVP
will base
nanti.
it on the HP left of every single player left on the field, I think it's gonna be H2K who has the advantage. But then again, we have our message from the back-end team, and it's gonna be a 1-1 score.
Kalah udah dua Pegasus ini
Yeah.
kalah.
And I think it's just okay. The thing is, like, from what we mentioned, or at least from what we have discussed initially, right? Really, it's just Lagman who's able to take a bit of that edge in the early stage of the game, in the early stage of that match, where they were able to take a couple of kills. The Dark Mage fell down, and then they had a couple of
Anjir, di mana kau
lead
tuan?
with the
Bukan,
Blader
Cok.
having to force away the intuition to just keep himself alive. And also Batang, who has to
Dua
utilize
Pegasus
the
kalah
reflex
nih.
shield alongside with the AoE
Dua sudah.
to keep
Dua.
himself alive.
Tinggal
So I think
Vietnam
those type of
Legend lagi.
situations, it was very, very near
Dari
for Lagman to be able to
ini.
take down 2 more kills at
Wakilan
the
Seknas.
5-minute mark, 4-minute mark of the game. So it was really, really close. That was a good attempt coming in from Lagman, and they deserve. Now we're in game 3.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it's gonna be really the game for H2K because they're trying to pin down, Dr. FE, from the side of Flagman. They're trying to pin him down, but they were not able to do so. Even though, that particular player is already taking so much punishment from the side of H2K. What I can see right there is that they're actually hesitating because
ini dulu
they
ya,
want
kebentar ya,
to
ke
lose
Discord
the
turnamen.
Wizard as well. Because if the
Boleh,
Wizard
boleh.
will actually stop moving, the rest of the members of
Party na daw.
team
Okay, wait.
Lagman will punish the Wizard from Team H2K. So that's, I think, what they're trying to avoid. That's why they hesitated for a bit to come after the Force Blader of Lagman. So hence, that's going to be a tight match between these two teams right here. And I'm really, really stoked and excited. As you can see, I definitely thought that it's going to be the Lagman's
Party na daw, party.
tied, or it's gonna be the Lagman's chance to turn this thing around. But on the latter part of the game,
Anjir,
I
masih
can
muda,
still see
anu.
that
Siapa?
Team H2K is
Wes
trying
lu,
to catch
sumuran
up.
kita, Cok.
But then again, it's gonna be a tied
Ano
up
orang
score
yan, Di?
between these two teams right here. So
Ada
we're
di
going to
sini,
game
ku
number
tinggal
3.
dulu turnamen soalnya dia.
Game number
Nanti
3, the
mengganggu
first
aku
one
kan.
for the day. I mean, with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
standard
yeah.
equipment, it's actually kind of expected. The thing about the standard equipment matchup, it's all about the skills expression. It's about the skill ceiling that you're able to achieve, that you're able to reach. And I think so far, coming into these teams, no better please proved quite a bit coming down into game number 1 that they were able to fight against their opponents a while ago against Bakery Boys. And this time with match point even 1-1 for H2K versus Lagman, it all comes down to this. One more game to really dictate who proceeds into the semifinals.
That's true. And I'm excited for these two teams right here because I'm pretty sure no matter who wins this one, they deserve that spot. Okay? They deserve the opportunity to face versus all to the semifinals and pretty much to win themselves a shot to the throne. Okay, to be hailed as most prominent players across Pegasus and Cygnus Circle.
Yeah.
Mantap.
So once again,
And what about on our game number 3, if ever? Who's gonna be your? Who do you think will be banned in this matchup? If you will be the one to decide who to ban, or what character are you gonna?
Aku cuma mau denganmu, dengan aku dan bersinar.
Gonna be banned.
if I had that option, I'm gonna ban away Force Shielder, Force Archer, and then I'm gonna ban away the Force Blader as well.
Yang ada FA-nya sih auto wing nih kuliah nih.
That's gonna be hype. I feel like
Yang ada
just
job
those three
FA-nya
classes
kan, Wan?
have huge impact.
Iya.
Right.
Sibuk aja dia
Because I'm gonna be banning the same thing.
Yang ada job FA-nya.
Let's see if we're gonna be heard by the system, because pretty much this is like randomly generated bans. So guys, again, if you're gonna be in the position of these players right here, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be tough for you to pick what are the classes that you need to ban, especially when it comes to talking about the comfortability of the characters that you're using moving forward. Especially if the players that's currently playing right now, they don't really know how to use the characters, especially if they don't know the skills of each class that will remain in the pool.
Yeah, for sure. I think those are the type of situations that we can expect, right? But once again, we're just in the quarterfinals. I mean, after this, we still have 4 matches. We still have 2 semifinals. We have a third place matchup, and then you also have the championship, which is going to be best of 3 across the board, except the finals, which will be a best of 5. So honestly, this is going to go up until a couple of hours, and I feel like I'm going to be really excited to look into what type of matches we are going to see between these teams that we're rooting out for.
That's true. But if you guys are supporting any of the teams, make sure that your support is being read by us as well. Because later on, we're going to be reading some comments and some shoutouts. We're going to be giving some shoutouts to our beloved viewers who's watching this right now. And again, don't forget that if we reach certain milestones, we're going to be giving out some codes all through the course of this tournament.
We still have a lot, right? We still have a lot. We have milestones that we're looking into. If we achieve 300 viewers, 350 viewers, we're going to give away a couple of codes here and there. I mean, we still have a lot of series, as we mentioned, right? We still have a lot of series to go. We have 4 more right after this, 2 semifinals, and then the grand finals right after to really hoist the throne of the champions of the combo. For both Pegasus and Signal server to really be the best of the best from both. So I think that's something to be really excited about. And I think that's also bragging right. You know what? I'm not just the best in our server. I'm the best in both servers.
That's true. That's true. Again, it's the bragging right. It's it's the right. Okay, to actually claim that we are the best among the best in across the servers. So guys, again, if you are supporting any of the teams right here, again, what's going on right now, if you just tune into our live stream right now, we have right now H2K going against Lagman, and the score is all tied up. So what are you waiting for? Make sure that you are supporting any of those. If you're supporting any of these 2 teams right here, make sure that you comment down on the comment section. If you're supporting Lagman, you can just simply say #Lagman. If you're supporting H2K, just comment #H2K so that you can actually show these teams, okay, support.
Yeah, for sure. Right. If you have a specific team, if a specific player that you're rooting out for, I think this is the best time. We're already reaching onto the semifinals, and as we mentioned a while ago, we still have a lot of ways to go. So just tune in, chillax for a bit. We're going to reach that final soon enough, but just a quick overview, right? We're in the quarterfinals. So after this match, since it's already a match point for both sides, it's a 1-1. One more win to be able to come through into the semifinals. The next match that we're going to look at, it will be No Bitter Please up against the Legends, two of the strongest teams that we have seen in the prior weeks. And then the winner here in this specific series will battle up against versus all in the semifinals as well. So it's pretty much a very direct and linear bracket to go into the finals, to go into the championship match, and then you also have the 3rd place matchup later on.
That's true. Again, guys, if you want more codes, make sure that you help us reach the milestone. And at the end of this tournament right here, Fantech and View will be giving out some goodies for each and every one of you guys. Again, thank you so much, Fantech and View, for sponsoring this tournament right here and for making the Infinite War of Celestial Sea possible. So thank you once again. So if you're looking for some gaming peripherals, mice, headsets, cameras, gaming chairs, okay, Fantech has them all. So what are you waiting for? Go check them out.
Yeah, for sure. So it's them making this tournament possible. But game number 3 on its way soon enough. Really exciting stuff here, because this will be the one that determines to proceed into the semifinals.
Oh, okay, so we have another random ban. Okay, wow. Okay, Force Gunner, Force Shielder, and the Force Blader.
Wah, FPS di ban nito.
So we missed the some of the prediction, but definitely we have Force Shielder and Force Blader in the band. So what can you say about the remaining characters in the pool? Infinity.
FPS, FB,
Later Wizard, Force Archer, surely. I think Force Archer is there. I think it's It's pretty much just an option of going in for the dark mage or the warrior or even a wizard as well to be an option, right? Because there's no force bidder. You don't have to worry about the execution or the mana freeze. So wizard isn't really speaking a huge amount of volume in terms of a priority pick, just because it's very squishy. It doesn't provide much in terms of uh, the party or having any utilities. It has the force hardness. It has the master store for that regeneration and extra sustain. It also has SP, but it doesn't really have that huge impact. So maybe an expectation would be a blader, a force archer, a warrior, a gladiator, and even a dark mage, just for that extra crowd control that can turn the tides in your favor.
That's true. Okay, so I guess we now leave it to the players. If they will have a mirror pick right here, that's gonna be a crazy, crazy thing to see. But you know, as you can see, looking at their lineup right here, Force Archer, okay, definitely Gladiator, definitely Dark Mage is also present. Wow, like what I said, it's gonna be a mirror matchup right here. They just neglected the Blader and the DPS capability of this character right here, or maybe it's the comfortability in terms of using this particular class. But definitely they have the same lineup right here. Now it's all gonna go down on how precise the healing is coming in from both teams right here, from Hard to Kill and Lagman, in order for them to at least make a difference or set the difference between these two teams right here.
Yeah, sure. So I think it's a mirror matchup. The Blader was let loose coming into the composition. I think it's a coin flip, right? You have the wizard that gives you a lot of extra buff with that force hardness, master sword that we keep on talking about. You also have a bit of sustain coming in with the spirit shield for itself. Although Blader just gives you a lot of damage, so I think that's what they're losing in terms of that regard. But overall, since you do not have the force shielder, it's a bit of understandable that you have the wizard just to kind of allocate a little bit more of that HP and mana into your comp.
Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna wait for the signal of these match to start. Again, it's gonna be 1-1 for these two teams right here. So the winner of this match will be, or will determine, who will fight versus all in the Pegasus server. So since we're already here, Infinity, so who do you think is more capable in executing this lineup right here?
It's hard to tell. Because so far, H2K in game number 1 was able to execute their comp well. For game number 2, the composition was a bit different, right? As we mentioned, you had the Force Bidder, you had the Dark Mage coming into the side of Lagman. They were able to capitalize on those crowd controls and suppressions that really was a key to their win. But coming to game number 3, just comparing the execution, right? I feel like H2K has a bit of damage coming to game number 3.
Bahan
Considering this
craft kamu
is a
jual
mirror
apa kamu
matchup.
pakai,
So
Wan?
that's just a bit of an expectation.
That's true. Again, we are going to our last match for this game right here. The match between H2K and, of course, between H2K and Lagman. So, if you're gonna ask me, there has been some notable plays coming in from these two teams right here. So I just can't wait to see them execute these plays that we're talking about in the game later. Especially now that it will actually tell who's gonna go up the bracket and face versus all in the semifinals. So no one's actually letting up, and no one's holding their punches. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really, really interesting to see. And let's read some of the comments right here. So yeah, I think someone is asking me to tell them what's gonna be my shampoo, if I use shampoo. Yes, definitely I still use shampoo. I use I use Head and Shoulders. Yeah, Head and Shoulders is my shampoo, if that's what you're asking. But pretty much a shout out to everyone watching right now, to Benedict Romano, Jonel De Leon, Jade Leyes, Kyohei Lord, Jonel Akoto, si TJ, There you go. Who else? Let's give them a quick shout out. Maslam, Pula. There you go. Thank you so much for for at least showing us some love and some comments. Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated, right? And we're still in it. We still have a couple of games. We still have a couple of series to go. We're still going to give away a couple of codes as well right after, right? We kind of hit the first milestone we had a moment back. So this time, I feel like we're reaching those milestones time and time again, and very consistent as well for the viewers watching at home. So that's really exciting stuff, because you guys are going to receive rewards down the road throughout the stream. And of course, in addition to that, we also have our partners and sponsors, Fanatic and View, to thank, because they're giving away 5 gaming headsets and 5
Ikut ka
one-year
kamu?
subscriptions in the View platform. So a bit of an expectation.
That's true. And me, if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna be leaning towards the gaming headset. And maybe I can also actually wish for the custom themed Cabal gaming chair.
Sure. Yeah. But you know
Yeah.
what's better than just one though? Get
That's
both. The 1-year subscription and the gaming headset. Oh, paired up nicely.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're watching some videos from View. Especially I think I thought View only offers limited anime, but then again, when I used my free subscription from View, I actually watched Solo Leveling. Are you watching that anime as well?
Solo
So
leveling.
it's a
Yeah.
very, very famous anime nowadays. I don't know if among our viewers, if you're watching Solo Leveling, okay, if you guys are watching it, just comment down in the comment section, because it's also available in View.
Sekarang.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to watch in the View platform. So if you're interested and if you're keen into watching those K-dramas, watching those entertainment contents, I mean, View has them all. So if you're into that, go check out View in the respective platform and the respective website. And if you're looking for those gaming gears, gaming
Idun ini
peripherals,
kayak apa Idun?
Fantech
Idun
has
ini.
a wide array of options. They have mice, they have headsets, they have keyboards, they have gaming chairs, they even have desks. So just check them out. Surely, if you're planning to upgrade your setup, they have some of those key upgrades you're looking for.
That's very true. That's very
Ayo lah, gas lah.
Okay, because I am really, really excited and stoked in this game right here. I'm also excited. Who's gonna be crowned as the champion? We have if we're gonna look at the bracket, we're just looking at what one more team to climb the bracket in order for us to have our semifinals. Again, for our first bracket for the Signo server, I think we have VN Legends going up against No Bitter Please for the semifinals. Now we're just waiting for versus all versus blank. It can either be Lagman or H2K. And of course, later this evening, we have our championship, and of course, we're gonna have that battle for third as well, in order for us to determine who's gonna be, or the hierarchy of winners for tonight.
And just a quick update, right, for the viewers watching at home, we're currently still waiting for the devs to be able to update us on what's going on in the game. We're moments away coming to game number 3. I believe there's just a bit of that checking of the accounts and checking out these players and teams respectively. So just tune in for a bit. We're patiently waiting along with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we're just waiting for everyone to actually just settle down, and at least give us a signal that the match is about to start. Okay. Because I think we are looking towards some of the viewers right here. I think they still want us to shout out Fairy Tale Guild, the PH. Hello to Rochelle Serbo. Hi. And there we have here shout out the Crimson Vow from the Pegasus server. Wow. Okay. So we have lots of viewers watching right now. Maybe we can give the code to the viewers since we've reached a milestone. Is that something that we can do as well?
I I can't tell you. I don't have the power.
The
to do that,
power.
but
The
soon
power.
enough, we're going to have a couple of stuff coming your way for the viewers watching at home. So just stay tuned into that as well. We're just currently waiting for updates coming in for the team, coming for the back end. So just sit tight. But of course, while we're waiting, you know what? We're already done with one series. We have 5 more series to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the update.
Yep. After this, we're down to our last 4 series. Because we're gonna go to our semifinals and of course finals and the battle for third. Okay, but it's gonna be a tough fight coming in from the side of No Bitter Please and VN Legends. Once again, these colossal teams will face each other on a very very serious bout towards one another. So it's gonna be really really tough to tell who's gonna win who. So it can be VN Legends, it can be No Bitter Please, the decisive. So the decision is gonna be really really up to the execution. But then again, guys, we just received the news that we're gonna go on a very short break. So don't go anywhere because the Infinite War of the Celestial Sea, the Infinite Battle will be back.
Kok satu sama? Dompet. Dompet apa? Gak tahu di mana sih, Pak. Dompet hilang. Yo. Udah makan kau? Kamu tanya keluarga itu. Ini gue udah makan. Kenapa bukan pukul? Hah? Apa? Kenapa nggak pukul? Soalnya kita makan nasi bungkus. Hah? Nyala tuh.
Cabal Infinite Combo Tournament, the Infinite War of Celestials. Each team will consist of 5 players working together to claim the victory. In addition, Each team is allowed 2 substitute players, ensuring flexibility when needed. And remember, all players must use their own accounts and items, so bring your best gear and skills to the battlefield. No duplicate classes are allowed within the same team. Before the match starts, a coin toss will determine the home team. In case of a tie, the home team will be declared the winner. Each team is allowed a maximum of 2 revives, but each player can only revive once per match. Eliminating an opponent early.
It's right here. We have the Force Archer. We have the, we have the
Okay,
Dark
udah may
Mage that they can
choice.
focus on. We also have the Wizard, but the mere fact that you should know who's gonna be your main target still remains.
Yeah. Targeting pretty much very important. Coordination's going to be very important as well. So we'll see how this will turn out between H2K versus Lagman, as we have mentioned a while ago, right? This two already has 1 point each, so one win away to go into the semifinals.
All right. Again, this is the road to the semifinals. It's gonna be H2K Lagman once again for the final bout. Justin Langgam right here is now trying to enter, and pretty much there's gonna be some sparks of flying across the field right here. Batang FA is now being punished.
Batang, mati
As
Batang.
you can see, they already know who's gonna be their target, and that's gonna be the Force Archer. In order for them to remove the healer and the
Mati
equation.
apanya?
But Dr. Archer,
Mati
the
apanya,
FA
Chu?
right here, is now down and out, and that's gonna be the first kill count coming in from the side of H2K. Now the question is, will Lagman be able to at least even the score moving forward? Because I can see that their gladiator is
Mati
also
apanya,
receiving
Chu?
so much damage, but with the help of Dr. Archer FA, that's gonna be that's not gonna be a problem. But Justin Langgam, Warrior right here, is now being punished as well. As you can see, oh my god, that damage is just excruciating, everyone. Batang FA is also being punished. He needs to distance himself, everyone. He needs to find a safe spot in order for him to try and recuperate and sustain his teammate as he does, as he dodge every single attack that's being thrown at him. But Lois right here, the Dark Mage from the side of Lagman, he is also being punished. He is also being targeted. Batang FA right here, being constantly followed by everyone from Lagman. They really need to focus their attention on this FA right here, because if not, they won't be able to make any progress. We are now 5 minutes in the clock right here. As you can see, there goes sparks flying. Butchok trying to cast those spells. As you can see, Justin Lang, the warrior, is receiving that attack coming in from Butchok, the wizard. Okay, some one-on-one situation coming in from Variesto, and guess who? The gladiator. The warrior Justin. The warrior Justin is being punished. That's gonna be DM Lois. DM Lois,
Minyak mo nggak gua ambil.
the dark mage, being punished with already HP less than half. Right here, everyone. What's gonna happen? We don't know yet. Dr. Archer, you need to do something. You need to do something. You need to do some healing. If you don't, you might as well lose this dark mage right here, because he's being targeted by everyone in H2K. Batang FA right here doing such a magnificent job sustaining everyone in the party. DM Lewis is really being punished by everyone in H2K. There you go. Explosive skills coming in from the side of H2K. The sustain coming in from the side of Lagman. Dr. Archer finally stepping up. But then again, Justin Langgam is now being punished as well by everyone in H2K. Now, Justin Langgam is now down and out. Down and out? Not yet, not yet. Almost. Oh, okay. It's gonna be 2-0. 2-0. Justin the warrior is now down and out with no sustain, no healing coming in from the side of his archer. Butchok right there is also being targeted, being punished. They're gonna ignore the archer. They really need to focus on one target and pretty much let the damage do the talking. But Dr. Archer right here is being punished, and there you go. That's the additional shield protection coming in from the from the gladiator, being bestowed upon Batang FA, because they know that they have to make sure that their archer is alive and kicking in order for him to at least, survive the assault. But wow, this is a really overwhelming. The kill count is now 4-0 in favor of H2K. Wow, 4-0. What's gonna happen here? We don't know yet. Okay, the DM right here, the Dark Mage, is now receiving some punishment as well. Dark Mage is just trying to fade in and dash in and fade out of the map right here. Okay, we have now the Force Archer, the Dark Mage, and the Gladiator remaining for the side of Flagman. We still have 2 minutes left on the clock, they can still finish the job without exhausting the entire 7 minutes. But how are they going to do so? They must focus on one single target, and I think they were successfully able to do so by taking down the Gladiator and the Dark Mage of Lagman. We are now down to our last player on the field, Dr. Archer. Okay, I guess we already have our winner. It's gonna be H2K who will proceed to the semifinals, facing versus all in this tournament.
We are proceeding into the semifinals. H2K wins it for the quarterfinals. They will go.
Congrats, guys.
Later on.
Andy, open
That
cam.
was quite
Hello,
a long
Andy.
distance in the win. It was game 3 coming down.
magpapalit tayo ng ng team.
Nababatiin tayo
When
ni
we were
Andy,
talking about this, you asked the age-old question. What are your expectations jumping into the game 3? What is your prediction jumping into game 3? And I think like overall the performance coming down
Sinunod ko na yung
to 1 is a bit of
yung
that
lineup natin.
prologue. Is
Okay,
that
sige,
prologue?
sige.
It's
Good luck
coming
sa
down
check
to
out.
the in terms of
Phoenix
execution,
po.
H2K really knows what's up.
Gago, warrior pala ako.
To
Putang
adapt to
ina.
those situations and battle up against
Warrior ka na.
team Puntang Thailand to quite a dominant
Yun, mag-1 day in Thailand pa kayo.
Like what I said, it's all about
One day in
gagamitin natin.
One day
Pag-change
in
na
night.
daw sila.
how coordinated,
Nangyayari sa Thailand.
Highlight is ready.
Buti kay Batang.
Plastic surgery na sila.
Yeah, there you go. So, you can see everyone. We have here Lagman trying to at least survive the assault coming in from H2K, but they were not successfully able to do
Lapagan mo
so.
na, Boss Rem.
As you can see, H2K is very well
Boss Red, pakita mo ng online banking, king ina.
Team right here. If you're gonna ask me, pretty much they know who's gonna be their target, who's gonna be their who's gonna be the
Boss,
center
ikaw
of
na
their
sa interview
attention.
ah.
So